cool cats. All you cool cats and kittens. Carol Baskin here.
Carol.
I'm Joe Exotic.
Joe who?
Exotic. Joe Exotic. From fucking CW Show.
Joe. If you don't know who we are.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Sports Port. I think this is episode 17. Rolling along here. Joined this week, of course, by the great Tam, as always. And Tony's with us, whatever.
But not so great, Tony. I
Yeah,
guess.
whatever. He's here.
Yeah. So glad to be here, guys.
We got a lot to talk about, so let's get right into it. Obviously, we got to start with the NFL. It's Monday. Yesterday was NFL Sunday. A lot of great games, and when Derrick Henry runs for 200 yards and I don't want to talk about him, that's when you know we had a good NFL Sunday. So
Surprising.
let's talk. Yeah, let's talk about the Chiefs at Dolphins first. Obviously, the Chiefs coming out with a win. Dolphins gave them a little bit of a fight there. Chiefs clinched the AFC West title with their win, but the Fins defense was pretty good, guys. I mean, up until the end there. I mean, three interceptions on Patrick Mahomes. It's never really happens ever more than once maybe in a game. Like they were saying, the only team that had intercepted him so far this season was the Raiders. So a really good job by the Fins defense just to stay in this game to begin with, right?
Yeah,
They've been impressive.
The three interceptions was kind of surprising, dude, but not at the same time not, because like you said, they've been playing really well. Their defense is like is propelling them to, along with Tua, the play of Tua, just elevating them. You can see why they're in the process of like turning it around, and they just wait till next year. I think with them, that's one thing I've been thinking. It's like next year they're really gonna come on, and I think it'll be like Dolphins, Bills in the AFC East.
Wow. Yeah.
Imagine that, right? Imagine that.
Bills. Whoa, man. Yeah, no, they gave up 33 points still, but I mean, they held the Chiefs to 4 points in the fourth quarter, or 3 points rather. And, they tried to make a little comeback, just couldn't make it happen. But, I mean, yeah, their defense, hats off to them. And Chiefs, obviously,
Dolphins
great
scored
offensive
17
team.
points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
They tried, dude.
They tried to come
came
back, but
they tried. They gave it. They made it close, dude. At the
tough,
end,
Yeah, and like you said, props to Tua, 316 yards yesterday, 2 tutties, only the 1 interception. I mean, yeah, they made a comeback, and the Chiefs, normally when they get rolling, they just end up blowing you out, especially if they get up big. But Dolphins stuck around there, which is something that not many teams can do. So definitely some good good things coming from that team, and like we said, it'll be a little bit of different NFC East. Not so different because the Jets will probably still be bad, but
AFC East.
Or AFC East,
They'll still be in the basement.
Yeah, exactly. Moving on to our next game, which is kind of staying in the AFC East. We talked about the Dolphins. Let's talk about the Bills now. Dolphins lose, Bills win, gets them a win closer to that division title. They beat the Steelers, who the last 2 weeks have now lost 2 in a row. The Bills are proven to be a contender, but let's start with the Steelers. Second in a row. Is this a bump in the road for them? Or are we starting to figure out who the Steelers really are?
Dude, maybe. I think teams are, like you said, they're starting to figure out who they are. They know that they have a prolific offense. They know the defense is solid. So, this is two losses in a row. Their first 2 losses. Yeah. And they come back to back in back-to-back fashion. Maybe, like Gino said, teams starting to figure out their game plan a little bit. The Bills just showed up, dude, and came out with the W.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I think people are kind of talking about, like, excuse me, how like the Steelers rather, are kind of like a one-man band, like they don't run play action. They never run like QB sneaks or anything like that. Like Roethlisberger doesn't run. Like they just like have a passing game. That's what they're all about. And I guess, the Bills kind of figured it out. I feel like the game off the bat was like highly defensive, like up until like the 2-minute warning for halftime.
First half.
Yeah, the first half was
incredibly
like
9-7, right?
Yeah.
And like the Bills scored 9 within like the last 3 minutes.
Yeah,
half,
exactly.
Something like that.
Yep. I mean, nobody scored, I think, until like 7 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I feel like at that point, like the Bills kind of went into the second half with some momentum, and maybe they kind of adjusted where the Steelers didn't, and they just came up on top.
I mean, let's give the Bills some credit too, boys. You know what I mean? I think it's safe to say they're for real. 10-3 now. Like they're. This is not the first year they've been good. In the regular season, it's been a couple seasons. I think like they're going to make a little run into this playoff.
Well, I think it's safe to say that they've been kind of on this turnaround since drafting Josh Allen.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, Josh Allen is proving
he's
to be
elite.
Probably, I think the second.
He's gotten better and better each year.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean
So-
he's been really really good for them. And just to go back to the Steelers, I mean, I feel like their offense was getting bailed out a lot by the defense. Their offense was also performing at a level that I didn't expect them to be able to continue to perform at. I mean, like you said, they're very one-dimensional. I mean, this week James Conner ran for 18 yards. He was their leading rusher and only had 10 carries.
Someone
And Roethlisberger wasn't on.
Someone was in love with him last week. I forgot who it was from our show.
I don't know who.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I can't remember.
I don't know who it was, but I know I have James Conner on my fantasy team, so I'd have really liked him to actually perform.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. I mean, I don't know. The Steelers team, I never thought they were a good 11-0 team. That was my personal opinion. They were good, but now they have some injuries on the defensive side, and now it's proven to be a costly thing for them. So something to look out for. They have, I don't even know who they have left on their schedule. I got it right here. They have the Bengals, Colts, and Browns. So it's possible that they lose 2 of those last 3, and finish 12-4, which after you start 11-0, that's not exactly what you want. So
That game against the Browns will be interesting. We'll see what
Very interesting.
what
And
records are at that point.
Colts, honestly,
Exactly,
too.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the Colts is definitely going to be interesting because the Colts are obviously still up for that division title, and we'll get into them right now. Colts versus Raiders yesterday, they dominate again, 37-20 over the Raiders. Raiders, continuing to fall apart here. They had that
Win
really
one,
good start,
lose
and then-
one.
Yeah, it's just
they're
been
not-
back and forth.
They can't catch any momentum one way or the other.
Yeah, and it's I think. Do you guys think they have a shot at the playoffs now? Is this we talked a little bit about before who the other teams are going up against? They're going up against the Bills possibly if the Dolphins can catch them. If not, you're going up against the Dolphins, the Browns,
Yeah.
the Colts for that
Colts, yeah.
and then the Ravens who
Baltimore,
will
yeah.
play tonight or Monday night recording.
I feel like the Raiders are just gonna miss it this year.
Yeah.
I think they're just gonna miss it. They're 7-5 right now. Or
They're gonna be 7-6 now.
They're 7-6.
Yeah.
So I think they're just gonna be on the outside looking in, dude. They'll miss it this year. Cause I just don't see. I don't see like the Bills. I see the Bills getting in, the Dolphins getting in, and possibly the Browns. I just don't see there being any way for the Raiders to kind of sneak in there.
Yeah, I would
This
agree.
year.
They do have a decently easy schedule. I mean, the Chargers will be a tough game, but the Chargers have proven to give up a lot of points and
Chargers
not
are like
play
a
great
good,
defense.
bad team.
Yeah, exactly. They do have to play the Dolphins, so if they're going to get into the playoffs, they absolutely need to win that game to get some form of tiebreaker against that team. And then they have the Broncos to finish things off. So it's a shot still, but I'm
Saying there's a chance.
yeah, exactly. But I'm thinking that this team, the Colts, on the other hand, fantastic again. They continue to challenge the Titans for that top place in the AFC South. Are they a contender for coming out of this AFC? Can you think the Colts are a team that can go in there and win it? And Mike doesn't think so, but
No, because
You look. Philip Rivers looks like an old man back there. I can make all those.
but their
passes.
running game is
but-
really good, and their
I know.
defense is one of the best in the league.
Right, but I don't know, dude. I don't trust
don't
him.
see if
Philip
Phillip
Rivers has
Rivers-
never done it when he was in his prime. You think he's gonna do it with his? No.
yeah, I just don't see it.
I mean, listen, I hope so. I'm with you guys. I hope that the Colts suck and
Right.
don't do
Yeah,
well.
I don't
Why
think
would
so. You don't have to worry about them.
But they don't have
think
too
you
bad
have
of a
to worry about
schedule
it at all.
finishing this off, so it's very possible that they win the AFC South. Whereas it's very similar. The Colts have to play the Jaguars and the Texans, and the Steelers is their game in the middle. The Titans have the
Texans is that could be like a scary game.
I think
Strong
that, I
goes
think
out.
so
trap
too.
game.
Yeah, a little trap game there.
I think so too because the Texans had a bad week against the Bears, but
Yeah.
they were on a little bit of a roll there.
Yeah.
So
You never know what you're gonna get with the Texans. I feel like.
Yeah,
Especially
so
nowadays.
roll the dice, really.
Yeah.
but yeah. So
They could win all 3 of those games, though. The Colts.
it's very possible, which
Could,
would mean
yeah.
that the Titans have to win all 3 of them, and we'll see about that.
Ooh.
But moving on,
Geno sweating.
another team going back to the NFC, sweating. Going back to the NFC, going back to the NFC, we got the Saints who are now fighting for that number 1 seed. They lose to the Eagles. And nobody wants to win the NFC East. The
Nobody.
Giants lose. Everybody else wins. Next week, everybody will lose.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, though, first start. What'd you guys think of him?
Solid. I think that he showed why they drafted him. He had a few good runs.
He's a leader. He looks like a leader.
No interceptions. Like didn't make really any,
I was
many
gonna say
mistakes.
a few good passing plays.
Yeah, dude.
So I mean, dude, he can roll out. That dude, he's their future. It's over
I mean,
for
he
the
was
Rams.
crazy.
basically Lamar Jackson yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, he threw for 167 yards and a touchdown, ran for 106 yards. So basically doing what they do with Lamar Jackson, the Eagles having 200-plus yard rushers with Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, it won't last.
You know,
He's got to get. Yeah, it's gonna be like they don't have footage on him.
Exactly.
Film on him.
yeah, I think so
Hurts,
too.
you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I think so too. I'm not sure that it will last. They have, obviously.
I will say I think he has a better arm than
Wentz.
no, not Wentz. Lamar.
Lamar,
Yeah.
yeah. I think so too. They have the Cardinals, the Cowboys, and Washington to finish it off. We saw the Cardinals beat the Giants this week in a pretty impressive fashion, a team that was played pretty well with the Eagles, so we probably expect them to lose that game. And then
Right.
they have the 2 games to finish things off. I think if they lose the game next week, though, that eliminates them, or if Washington wins, that eliminates them from playoff contention. So, or from winning the division at least.
It's funny. It's because the Eagles were in first this whole season, basically up until the last few weeks.
Well, they have that tie, which is interesting.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
if they
we'll see
were
how that
actually,
comes into play.
now that I think of it, if they actually were able to win the last 2 games,
They'd be good. I think they'd be good, right?
they would be able to, as long as Washington doesn't win all 3, they would be able to. Well, actually,
I
Washington.
hope
would
they
have to
do though.
lose
I
all
want
3.
Washington to get in.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Alex Smith.
Yes.
Hopefully he
True,
is
yeah.
healthy
True.
because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
hurt again now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Oh, he
but
is. He got hurt?
It looks like
Damn.
it's only a mild calf strain, so that they're good to go.
Christ.
But
It must
But
be
yeah.
so scary for him.
yeah, I mean,
I would be
it's
petrified. Are you kidding me?
every
I
time.
know. We
something
know you
tweaks-
would.
Well, yeah, of course.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
It's the dude that
Dude,
was
we
going to
know.
tackle
You-
Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
What
this
the
is the
hell
guy
are you
that's
talking
he's
about?
scared of playing quarterback. He thinks he's going to tackle Derrick Henry over there.
Well, apparently,
scared of
Tony
playing
can
quarterback,
tackle
dude.
Derrick Henry and kick for any NFL
oh
team.
yeah.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah,
a little
you
bit?
wanna
I do,
share those
actually,
thoughts?
All right. Backup kicker for my rugby team. All right, and I don't want to toot my own horn or anything.
No, yeah, go ahead, toot it.
I could hit in between the uprights within 40 meters out.
What is
All right.
all right,
does that
what does that
convert
convert
to
to in yards?
I
you
mean, a
freaking
meter is a
weirdo?
little bit more than a yard.
Yeah, no.
However, the uprights on a rugby pitch are like at the start of the try line. You know, whereas like I would imagine
Basically,
it's
you can
40
kick
yards.
a 25-yard
40
field goal.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's 40 yards. I would say. I would equate it to 40 yards.
All right, we're gonna. All right, everybody out there, you heard him. We're gonna actually go test this theory out.
I'm down, dude.
No way, I know. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna have it for you guys.
Good.
I mean,
Looking forward to it.
I want it.
We'll tag the Jets. We'll tag all the NFL
Tag the
teams that need a
Vikings,
kicker.
dude.
Vikings,
well, it seems like a lot of teams need an NFL
garbage
kicker. The
kicking,
Vikings.
field goal
Play
kicking.
a couple different positions.
Remember
on the
with
Jets.
what's his name? He's an Italian actor. Field goal kicking, garbage kicking. There was a movie about a dude who he's a garbage man. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. You guys,
man.
he's a garbage
He
man.
becomes like an NFL kicker.
An
Yes.
Italian garbage man.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
you guys out there, everybody, we got to look for it now.
Yeah.
There's a garbage
I'm gonna-
man out there somewhere
You
who's a
wanna
kicker
make
for the
that movie?
NFL.
No.
Are you confused? You
Hold
wanna
on, I
make
got
that
you
movie,
guys.
You
or
are
does
said
it already
garbage man.
exist?
You guys
Please let
keep
us-
going. I will
All right,
find
do a little
it.
research. We'll get back
But
to
we
it.
talk about this
anyways.
obviously because Kicker's having a terrible, terrible weekend. The
Right.
Jets kicker missing multiple field goals. Dan Bailey missing 4 kicks in a game that Minnesota lost by 12 points. He missed 3 field goals and an extra point. And, that's only 10 points, but if you make those field goals, it's a much closer game. Things get played much closer. And that hurts Minnesota terribly because the garbage kicking, field goal kicking Philadelphia phenomenon, Barney Gorman, Tony Danza.
Tony
Tony
Danza.
Danza.
Tony Danza, baby. I knew you guys. I knew. This shit is fucking gold.
Love Tony Danza.
Oh, it's the whole movie. Jesus Christ.
Yo, we can watch the
We don't
whole
watch it
movie
right now.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break while we watch the next hour and a half.
I'm
of
just
this.
gonna
Yeah.
keep recording. You guys can watch this.
Well, Tony Danza, Tony Materiello, both could be kickers for the Vikings right now, and I
Dude,
think that they would
It
be.
even looks like
they would be very, very
talking
happy
to the
with that.
kids at Sacred Heart and shit. They're like, "Oh, you smell, Tony." He's like, "It's just my stash."
Why is he sweating so much?
He's nervous, dude. He's nervous.
Dude, it's actually a
God,
classic. This is a classic.
Is it
bro.
a kids movie?
It's sort of, but he gets the NFL look. He's
Oh my god.
Oh yes, dude. First kick.
What's it with the Eagles and Italian?
I know.
Vince Papali.
Papali.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
That was the worst I've ever seen. Towed the fuck out of that ball. Like, it was all
There you
toe.
go. Our professional analysis here. And anytime you guys need any kicking
Or tackling.
expertise, we'll just ask Tony.
Bring it to this guy.
Yeah, sure. I
Let's
can't wait to do this.
Honestly, dude.
I'm actually hyped now.
And then I'm fighting Luke Paul after that, or one of the Paul
Yeah,
brothers.
we got a lot coming up.
Oh,
for Tony.
yeah. Tony's, we've got a lot
Tony's
in the works.
tackling Derrick Henry,
Yes.
kicking field goals,
And then
fighting Luke or
Jake?
Jake Paul.
Jake
Logan
Paul,
or
yeah.
Jake, whoever you
Jake.
want.
I don't know. Who's fighting Mayweather? Is it Logan?
I think it's
Yeah.
Logan.
Yeah,
Yes.
that guy.
I want that guy.
I want that
All right, yeah, there you go.
Tam,
Perfect.
are you going to train him?
Yeah. This has already been established.
Yes, good. I know. Perfect. I can't wait.
Back to it.
Yeah, okay. I guess we'll get back to football. I guess. I mean, I really want to
actually, we
talk
could
about
transition.
Tony. Well, let's
Yeah.
let's break down some more football
Yeah,
before we get into the boxing.
Easy, Mike.
We got Ravens Browns tonight, Monday night of
quiet.
recording. The Browns clinched their first winning season in forever with their win against the Titans last week. The Ravens are coming off their COVID debacle, lost 3 of their last 4. Is this a must win for them?
For the Ravens?
Yeah.
Against the Browns, I feel like it is, yeah.
Well, if you
both.
look at the rest of their schedule, it's not easy. I think they have to play maybe not play Pitt one more time, but they have to play some difficult games along the way.
I don't think it's over, but
Let's see, dude.
it's not looking good.
Oh, actually, no. They actually
Play
after the Browns,
Jacksonville Giants.
so they actually have a pretty easy
then
schedule
Cincinnati. Yeah.
out. So
They could easily win
maybe
all
maybe
those
it's
games.
maybe it's not a must win, but if they do lose, it does put them in a significantly worse position.
Yeah,
at
really
7-6.
really tough
Yeah,
spot.
especially
Big
against the
big
Browns, too.
big uphill battle.
Yeah.
For them.
What do you guys think about this one? Who do you think
Dude,
pulls this one out?
I
I'm going to go
think
Browns.
dude, I'm
Sorry,
actually
we
I'm
can
actually
jump. Of course
gonna
he
go,
is.
I'm actually gonna go Ravens.
You know why he's going Browns? He's
gonna
Dude,
go
it's the
Ravens.
progressive
He's got-
commercials.
he has a
Yo,
crush.
here we go.
He has a
dude. We got it
crush.
up already.
He has a
They're
crush.
hilarious. Come on,
I'm gonna go Ravens. I think
Back to the normal, back to the actual sports
Yeah.
stuff. While Tony, figures out who he's in love with,
guys.
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
guys.
Ravens.
Appreciate my
Ravens.
lifestyle.
It's a big game for them. I think that they know that. So I think just on that merit alone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Close game, though. like a
it's gonna be a good game.
7-point game.
Ooh.
It's gonna be close.
I don't know. The Browns have been so good this year. It's hard to see them losing this one, especially at home. But the Ravens need this one. I think this means more to the Ravens than it does the Browns.
Right.
So I could totally see them pulling this one. The Ravens pulling this one out. I think I'm going to go with the Ravens too. Pull this one out, make things a little bit more interesting. In that
Yeah,
that
no, I'm-
AFC North.
I'm actually going to go with the Browns. I think they're rolling. I don't have a crush on the quarterback like Tony, but I do think that they're playing really good football. I think things are kind of clicking for them for the first time in 50 years. So it's pretty cool to see.
Browns are trying to win the division for the first time since like '95, I think.
Yeah, and they got a shot
Oh,
now. The
yeah.
Steelers opened the door.
Yeah, they
the
did.
Steelers opened the door.
They
So
did.
really good,
So-
really good opportunity for them. Now, win for them actually could mean some really good stuff. They would pull within one game of that lead that the Steelers have.
Yeah.
And I think that would they do have a game against the Steelers left. So they would and they just have the Giants and the Jets after this one. So very realistic that they can come out of here and get a chance at that
win
AFC
out.
North title.
Yeah.
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 Let's see.
All right. Moving on now to let's. You want to move on to some boxing, Mike?
Yeah, we just
You wanna
get it
talk
out
about
there.
that?
Just
Yeah.
get it out
Screwed,
there
yeah.
real quick.
All right.
what
So
happened?
Joshua,
All right.
Anthony Joshua fought Kubrat Pulev.
Yes, he said it amazingly.
I said it amazingly. I
That's-
know.
wow.
I've been
Practicing
practicing
the
all
I
week.
love it. I love it.
Joshua wins by
Tony
knockout
can
in the
never.
ninth round. Now sets up possible fight with Tyson Fury. Mike, he has his thoughts. Just go
All
ahead.
right, it's all right. So after watching this fight, I mean, I've never seen a more rigged fight in my life. All right, he's opening himself up constantly. He's just letting him take it. Go ahead, hit me. He's laughing. What is this? He's just taking it. It's stupid.
Dude, it's not our fault
And you know
that
what?
Bulgarians are crazy.
And you
dude.
know
They're
what?
psychotic.
And you know what's funny? Joshua already signed 2 fights with Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury still has to fight one more time Deontay Wilder. So we clearly know who's winning that if there's 2 booked fights already. Like, I don't know.
I guess.
Those are my thoughts. But Tyson Fury is my guy. I always said that. Tyson Fury will be the king. He will be the ultimate heavyweight avatar, having all 4 belts, 5, 6, whatever there are, and that's it.
And that's it.
As a Bulgarian, are you disappointed?
Oh yeah,
in
yeah, I
Kubrat?
am. I think I mean, Bulgaria is known to have heavy mafia presence. You know what I mean? Lose the fight, we bet.
All right, hey, let's. I feel like we're delving into a topic that we don't want to get into. We're gonna have people outside the door in about
This
20
is
minutes to
brutal,
listen.
bro.
This
This
I
guy
know.
looks like he doesn't even know how to
I
fucking
know.
fight.
Thank you. You watch his other stuff. It's so. Look, he's like smiling.
He's shot.
Trying to say you can do a better
Dude, he's
job.
smiling because he just got a bag of fucking cash.
Yeah, thank you.
Before
thank
the
you.
fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, whatever, dude.
Yeah. So Tyson, my guy, you've been my guy. Knock this punk out.
There you go. There you have
There
it.
we go.
There you go. Mike Theophil backing Tyson Fury to win the heavyweight titles.
Gypsy King.
Gypsy King, everybody's king.
All right, let's move on to some basketball. NBA preseason kicks off. We're gonna get some more sports here, not just football. We got college basketball. We have boxing.
NBA.
Now we're gonna get some NBA in there. Things are starting to shape back up. We're starting to get back into the swing of things. Let's start here. KD playing his first minutes since joining the Nets, coming back from the Achilles injury. What'd you guys think? Obviously, he played pretty well. Him and Kyrie
looked
played
good,
pretty well
dude.
together.
Yeah, he looked good. He was moving really good. Dude, driving to the lane.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing you wanna
his
see in
feet
these
look like
things.
they're under him, so it looks like he did the right thing, rehabbing that Achilles. So I think he's gonna be good to go, man.
It's over.
Yeah, I mean that's the big thing with these things. You want to be able to see that you can have that
beast.
movement.
He's
plan
so
that
good,
plan,
dude.
but-
He's gonna win MVP.
I was gonna say he might.
I mean
could win
that's
MVP.
even just doing that. Like we're watching highlights here in the studio, just doing what he did there with just dunking and coming
Kyrie
down on
made
that
Wow,
leg is
he's
like.
a problem too. He's psycho, but he's amazing.
he's
on the
What'd you
court.
guys think of his comments
About
to
the-
the media
yeah.
that I don't speak to pawns or
Well,
I
what
don't-
do you
my
think?
me personally, I
Yeah.
think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
but
Oh,
I
look
like
at Tony. He got a
it's-
little excited there.
It's
Like-
part
Gino
of the
curses?
job. Like it's part of the
Yeah.
job. Like,
Sign
and
the
I
con- sign the
understand that he
contract.
wants
Yeah.
to do things, and he wants to spend his time doing things for the community and help people out and actually like try and make a difference. I get that and I respect that wholeheartedly. But at the same time, like the media is a huge proponent in him getting that stuff out.
Yeah.
and
Right.
him like telling his story.
Right.
And he doesn't want to talk to the media. And granted, I mean, what's he got going on that we're gonna like that the media is gonna ask him about?
Right.
You know, like we're just gonna ask him, oh, like
How's the
how do
game?
you feel playing
Right.
with KD? Like, do you think you guys really have it together this year? How does your shoulder feel?
We know how he feels
it's
about
like
KD because he's the only dude that he's played with that can knock down a shot.
Yeah.
besides him.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe he's hiding something, you know?
yeah. Well, that's the it's just for me, it's like I think it's a bunch of bullshit that he won't talk to the media, calling the media pawns. Like we're just doing our
disrespectful.
just
Yeah,
doing your
just doing your
job,
job.
just
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
your job, and that's part of the. I have a problem with that. I think that I get that there's media out there that are just like nagging, annoying media,
Right.
Who will just nag you till the end of days. You don't have to give them your time of day. You can
Right.
just talk to the regular media though, and the majority of the media is not going to do that. So
Right.
I think he's got to talk to the media. I don't think that him putting out these statements is making him look any better. I think he's done a terrible job of making himself look better over the past couple of years. And granted, again, he's been dealing with things, and I understand that, but like Mike said, he's a bit of a psycho, and
Yeah.
it's getting a
Weird.
bit
He's
over
weird
the
as
top
fuck,
right now.
dude.
Right.
The
And
Earth is flat.
oh my God, he's
for real.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if he's on that train anymore, but his train of thought is just lost. But on a quick side note, guys, we have a caller calling in right now.
Let's go.
Oh, we do. Who is it?
Hello, you're on the Sports Port powered by Downtime TV.
Hello.
Hello.
Is this JPO?
It is.
Wow, JPO, what's up,
going
dude?
on,
LeBron James.
How you doing, bro?
What up, Fam Bam? How are you?
Good, man. Miss you guys.
Miss you too,
you too,
bro.
Yeah,
bro.
me too, man.
We can't wait to get you back in here. So we just started talking about the Brooklyn Nets game. We just start off the preseason, but then we got into Kyrie's comments about the media. What'd you think about KD and Kyrie out there?
They look good, man. They look happy to be back. Definitely KD for sure. Kyrie was showing, that he's got handles for days. So
You can make any shot.
pretty much, yeah. I mean, they were just toying with them,
Yeah.
So it was fun to watch them, and it's going to be a lot of fun to watch them all season long. Hopefully, they both stay healthy.
JPO,
You know?
he's my early season pick for MVP. KD,
Who?
Kevin Durant.
Too early? Too early, JPO?
No, he's
Nah.
been mine for even while he was recovering.
Maybe, but I don't know with Luka in the league, and obviously
That's
you got
what I'm
LeBron.
talking
Oh
about.
my god! So hey,
Gino, big
JPO, you haven't
Dallas
met
guy.
Gino, but Gino is now the host on Mondays. He's a huge diehard, really loves, I'm talking about in a weird way, kind of way, loves the Dallas
This
Mavericks.
is totally not true, but I do love the Dallas Mavericks. Not maybe as much as he's leading on, but I love the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, ever since the Dirk days. And
Yeah, since 2006 when they played
Yeah.
the Heat in that first finals. I remember watching it on some fucking diner TV or something like that, and I was like, "Wow, this team's awesome." But yeah,
He's magical. He's magical for sure. Luka magic.
Luka
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
magical.
JPO.
What do you-
my
Go
bad.
ahead, go ahead.
I was going to just ask him, did you catch the Lakers Clippers last night?
You know I did, man. I was
Dude.
up late watching that game. Taylor Horton Tucker.
Taylor Horton Tucker, baby.
Wow,
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
know.
He's a stud.
The Lakers just
Rookie of the year, dude.
they just keep getting richer.
No, he's not. He can't be rookie of the year.
is
Actually,
he not qualified as a rookie?
No,
No,
Bol
he
Bol
played
is winning
he
Rookie
played-
of the Year. Don't disrespect Bol Bol on this show.
Whoa.
right?
I'm saying, I'm
Sorry.
saying not Bol.
JPO, you know who's winning Rookie of the Year. We could tell these boys.
It's either Bol or I don't know who else. I got to watch some more games. I mean, Obi looks tough, but he's 22, right?
Yeah.
I like a sleeper pick for me for somebody that's going to stand out this year is on the Grizzlies, man. Desmond Bain. I don't know if you guys ever even heard
oh
of
yeah,
him.
he is he from Maryland?
I don't know where I
I
forget
feel
where
like he
what
played in
college
Maryland.
he's
That's
from.
where I remember him from.
Yeah, Desmond Bain is a sleeper. I like the look of Killian Hayes. I think he just has to get comfortable on the court. Obviously, R.J. Hampton and what's the other guy? Halliburton. Those are my guys to look at. Oh, and dude, Denny, are you kidding me? For the Wizards, how did he get picked at 9?
Oh, I don't know. He's a problem.
Dude,
Yeah, I
Denny's
think
gonna-
it's probably just due to the fact that nobody's probably has a lot of tape on him, right? I mean, just because he's playing overseas, they probably
Yeah.
it was more risky, right?
What did,
Denny's a man in this rookie class compared to all the boys.
I know,
you
it's true. Yeah, he is. What did you think about John Wall's first time out there?
You look good.
John
too.
Wall and Boogie back together, baby.
Back together.
He looks fast, bro. For his age, he looks
John Wall,
fast.
yeah.
That's
After all the injuries too,
After the 2 injuries, yeah, it's amazing.
How old is he? Like 30?
yeah,
Yeah, he's 30. So,
yeah, he looked good. He looked strong. But Taylor Horton Tucker, man, I'm not fully bought into the hype, but it's hard not to. I know that I'm selling a lot of my cards of his that I picked up back in the bubble because I was getting them for like 50 cents a piece, and now I'm flipping them for $10.
Wow, nice.
Wow, look at
Nice.
that businessman right there.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah.
sports card collector.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm excited. John Morant looked great in
Yep.
the game 2 nights
Explosive.
ago. I'm looking forward to watching him play. Yeah, he's gotten better. I'm looking forward to watching Zion play tonight.
Me
I think
too.
This is the first day he's back. So from what I heard, they're not restricting his minutes this season and letting him play and see what happens, I guess.
Wow, finally.
about time.
Take the training wheels off.
Is this Phoenix's first game tonight too?
I think so.
No. Phoenix played one game already.
How'd they look? I did not watch them. What did you think about what they look like?
I didn't watch too much of the game, to be honest with you, so I can't comment on it. I know that I know a couple players that I'm looking at on that team. Obviously, everybody's got a lot of hype behind DeAndre Ayton coming out this year and really showing what he really is all about.
Especially with
He has a lot of
CP.
potential. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
obviously CP3 being on the team is going to be really good for them. It's going to really anchor them, I think.
I think they could be a
That makes
third, fourth seed easy.
What? I don't know about that.
Yeah, look what CP3 did with a bunch of no-name young kids on OKC, and he got them to the 5th seed. You're telling me without Booker and Ayton, he can't do
Let me
that?
ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you think that where do you put I got 2 teams to ask you. Where do you put the Clippers and where do you put the Warriors?
And those are like the kind of two teams that what is going to happen to them? I don't really like the Clippers, honestly.
I don't either.
I think they're going to fall apart. Maybe like
I could see that.
the whole
They might
thing.
drop to.
Yeah,
They might drop to 6 or 7.
Honestly, to be honest, dude, when you're building a culture, your two best players shouldn't be in opposite facilities, separate from your main team.
Yeah.
Working out, doing preseason.
That's why they're not going to go anywhere.
They're not going to do anything. You see LeBron and AD taking bubble baths in a parking lot together, like, you know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah,
the
you're
Lakers
right.
Killed
like what
them.
the heck?
The Lakers
Like,
killed them last night. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, it's
they pounded them.
the Lakers are definitely the
Dude,
team.
They're going to repeat.
Yeah, I
They're
think so
repeating.
too. I think they're the team. Nobody else is proven so far. I think that, or just based on paper, looks like they have a shot of really competing.
Yeah.
with them.
Dude, you have LeBron James, Anthony Davis,
and a
they got
younger
younger.
team, younger and better.
It's over.
And
So
the only the team I'm actually, and it's funny, it's Gino's team. I really loved and still do Porzingis. I think he's the X factor of that team. You know,
Yeah.
well,
as
he's not
much as
coming. He's not coming back. He's not coming back till probably February.
see, like, so that's trash. There you go. It's like it's over for him.
I mean, you can't rely on Luka Doncic to play 38 minutes a night.
No.
You know what I mean?
He's
No,
young
you can't.
once.
You can't. I mean, they're built exactly like they were built in 2011, though, with just one extra star. They just have a bunch of role players, like a bunch of
Yeah.
guys who do a bunch of different things, and they
This
got
is
better
not
on
their year.
defense. No. I don't think this is their
No.
year either. But
What about Portland?
If they make some changes mid-season and get some guys and make some more trades, maybe. But with their current lineup and with Porzingis being out and possibly being re-injured after he even comes back, possibly you can't count that out because he has been injury prone.
yeah,
I mean, they're not going to be able to do much this season other than obviously make it to the playoffs. I don't see them missing the playoffs.
yeah, me neither.
And we'll see what happens there. But okay, so you asked about Portland. I think Portland's gonna sneak in there. I do. I think they got the young squad obviously, and they do have 3 top guys. If Nurkic stays healthy, I mean he's a great role player on the team. He controls the center of the court, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
see, dude.
yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, where do you guys put do you think the Pelicans or the Grizzlies are going to make it into the playoffs?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
Well, it's interesting now with the new setup,
Yeah.
because teams are going to make I think both of them probably
we'll fight
at
for the
least
8th spot.
make that little mini tournament that they have
yeah, the
before
playing
the
game. The playing game.
Yeah,
the playing tournament or whatever.
Are you saying Nuggets are top 4?
definitely.
So my thought process. on
It's
the
so
Nuggets
hard to
is that-
tell. It's so hard to tell with them, just because
I think
they don't strike you as a really good team. There's nothing special about them other than maybe Jamal Murray.
Dude, another year of
Wow.
Dude, another year of first of all, Jokic is a beast. Another,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, but
hold
there's
on.
nothing it's not
Hold on, hold
in
on.
your face star power.
Hold
whoa.
on, the baby Porter Jr., baby Bull. They're gonna get mad playing time this year, especially Porter Jr.'s. He's ahead. He's a year ahead of Bull, I think, but we'll see. Unless Bull takes off this year, I don't know. We'll see. But
Can I?
go ahead.
Can I give you my take on it?
Yeah.
I think that a lot of it has to do with their coach.
Hmm.
I think if Malone actually allows Bobo to play this year and doesn't restrict his minutes, dude, why did he play Bobo the 5 last minutes of the first preseason game?
I don't know.
It makes no sense, first of
know.
all. Second of all, Michael Porter Jr., he could go one way or the other. I think he is a bit of a head case, and he's really super talented. Let's see what he does on defense this year,
Yeah.
because I don't think the coach is going to play him too much if he doesn't show defensive
Right.
skills. I think, obviously, offensively, he's a stud. I mean, all-star status, I think. Maybe not this year, but next year.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Exactly.
But Joker and Jamal Murray, I think, like you said, are all stars. I mean, they're. So I don't know. It depends. I think it has to do a lot with the coaching. Is my take on it.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good.
Because Bobo
I
is
can
a
see that.
special talent.
Yeah. But we got to go, JPO. We got to wrap things up here. Thanks for calling in. We will have you back on Friday if you're
Wait,
if you're
before
available.
he goes, I want to ask him something real quick. Giannis
Yeah.
still only has about a week left, I think, to sign
Oh,
that
yeah.
Supermax. What do you think happens there?
I don't think he's signing this year. I don't think he's going to sign. I think. He has a whole other year. He has this whole other year left on his contract. He doesn't have to sign.
Yeah.
It would be nice if he did. He doesn't have to.
He won't.
I think he's not going to, and it's gonna affect their play. I think he's not gonna not play to his full potential because he wants that title. And I think what happens with the Bucks this year is gonna make that choice for him, right? Because obviously he can go to the Heat. He can go to the Mavs. They both of those teams have made moves this year to prepare themselves to getting Giannis next year.
Yeah.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think they signing the extension to Bam in Miami, I think still allows them enough cap space for Giannis next year.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, that's my take on it. I don't think Giannis is signing anything. He doesn't need to. He's just going to play his year like he did last year, and they'll definitely be top 2 or 3 team in the East.
Yeah.
I see the Nets being number 1. To be honest with you, if KD and Irving,
it's over, dude.
stay healthy.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's over for that. The East. KD's going to show Giannis how to take over the East.
Yeah. All right, boys.
All
right, bro.
All right,
We'll talk
JP.
Friday.
Later, dude.
Peace.
Yeah.
All right. That's all we got. That's it, right, boys?
That's it,
That's
guys.
it.
That's it.
All
Cap it off.
right. Thank you guys for listening. Make sure you follow, like, subscribe, get everything.
Yes.
View everything. Whatever you got to do,
We
make
love
sure
you
you're getting
guys.
us every week. We'll see
Appreciate
you guys
it.
next week.
See you. Peace.
Peace.
Cause we building it to the top. Ain't no motherfucker, we will not even stop. We coming so fast. You don't even know, don't even blink, watch on your watch.